Hey, wonderful people. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Joy here. I'll be doing another fragrance review, and this time we're going to be looking at the house of Guerlain. So, I always had difficult time saying the house name. I'm pretty sure I'm still butchering it, but I apologize if I got it wrong. I have full respect to all the houses, all the fragrances, and perfumers, but sometimes you have your limitations, right? And you're not really born French or you haven't taken French classes. So, yeah, I apologize if I'm saying the brand name wrong, but as long as you can understand the information that I'm trying to pass to you through this video, that is the target achieved for me. So first of all, I hope everybody is doing good, you're in good health, and you are enjoying your winter, whatever weather you are having. And we're going to be looking at a fragrance based on vetiver. So I have done my research and I had experience with Guerlain's low media line. There are 5 in total. I tried them all, I reviewed them all. Then I had that Lidge Last and the Guerlain, the EDT and the Extreme, and the very first version. I also tried Guerlain's some of their there's other fragrance like Shalimar. I tried that women's side and few more, but I haven't tried anything from the exclusive line or something. So this line today, it's called the Vetiver. Okay, Vetiver, and it's in the new packaging. It used to be different packaging before, and they have 2 versions as far as I know. There's the Vetiver and then Vetiver Extreme. So we're gonna be looking at Vetiver Extreme today. And this is not my bottle, as you can see. I didn't, of course it's not my bottle, you would have known, but this is again my brother's. I'm just reviewing it, and I'll show you some fragrances just to give you comparison. I'll let you know what I got from it, who is it for, performance and usual stuff. So first of all, this packaging comes like this, the new packaging. They used to have this much like bigger bottle before, but all 100 ml sizes. It has the green, represents the vetiver I believe, and the extreme nature means they have dark green there. Guerlain, Paris, and 100 ml, and these I believe are EDT concentration. So even though it's extreme, you'd imagine extreme to be more or less EDP, but never mind. And then Guerlain's logo, the back, some information. These are made in France, I believe, and they have written here like vetiver, the fragrance of the earth, interprets the duality of nature. I don't know, ardor and harmony. I don't know what that first word is, and freshness and warmth. Okay, so that's sort of like a description, and they have some other information bottom. Okay, so let's get into the bottle. I really like this bottle design a lot. I mean, I'll come to the juice, but this bottle looks really elegant. It's a very simplistic sort of bottle, and the juice color is really eye-catching, green. And I believe the original EDT also has a bright green color juice. It has kind of like design going on in the center. I really like it. And if you see it like this, it's kind of like not straight, so indented inside the name of the fragrance. The bottom cap is kind of dark green matte color, very light cap, and the sprayer is here. I'm not gonna spray this again. I sprayed this on my hand. I think I'll spray this once just for the review. And I was just checking how long I get the longevity from. The longevity is same, first of all, pretty good, solid longevity, and it opens up really strong. Sprayer is really good in this one. Let me show you the sprayer. I'll talk about the dry down also. Sprays a lot of juice, and this one I think you can pick it up. The cap is not click on, but it's secure. So talking about vetiver, this fragrance is not your typical vetiver fragrance. Like there are a lot of vetiver fragrance I didn't try, and I tried some of them, so I am familiar sort of with that DNA, and I'm more liking the vetiver note more nowadays. When I started off my game, I did not appreciate vetiver, oud, this kind of notes before, because they seem like too strong, too challenging for me. Now if vetiver is done right, it actually is pretty enjoyable. It's pretty masculine, it's very fresh, refreshing, and it does give you, it like evokes the feel of freshness and the nature and stuff like that. So vetiver is basically the tall grass that you get the grassy smell, right? So this fragrance, how good is it? First of all, this fragrance I believe is good for cold weathers. Vetiver usually I think mostly works in spring and summer, but this is more of winter baby. Second thing I'm gonna say about this is a very mature scent. This is very accurate taste as well. Not everybody's gonna appreciate it. I think on most part, people who are wearing fragrance to get compliments and sweet fragrances, citrusy fragrances, this is not going to be their cup of tea, because this one has none of those. So this one based on few notes. Okay, this one has spices. I get extreme spices from it. I get some sort of the vetiver is nice, but vetiver also has the spicy thing all the way. Okay, and there is no citrus in this. To my nose, there is smoky incense in this, and the incense is not very much like a sweet incense. It's pretty much as niche as a fragrance gets. I think this is a part of the designer collection, but to my nose, this is a very daring sort of a fragrance that like pushes it to the borderline niche. Okay, you either love it or you hate it. There's no like about this fragrance. You don't like this fragrance. Okay, I don't think any people will say I like it. If you like it, you love it. If you do not like it, you hate it. That's the feel I got from it. So the push was good. I mean, people say longevity is not good. Push is good. 6 to 7 hours easy on your skin, but doesn't project all that much. So it's more like an EDP. For 1 hour, you get some sort of like a nice aura around you, but then after that, pretty solid skin scent for 6 7 hours. So the dominant notes once again: nutmeg, incense, vetiver, spices. And I don't know what spices are these, but I read somewhere someone said it smells like kind of like a plasticky opening. So when you think of plasticky, you can think of plastic being burned. You can imagine that smell. It's not a very pleasant smell. The opening gives me that sort of vibe. It has that very strong, spicy sort of a powdery sort of opening. It's kind of like not very modern, or how to say, like this fragrance is not really like that pleasant opening. Okay, if you are a fan of these fragrances, for example, I'll show you some examples. If you like Creed's original vetiver, this is a great citrus neroli based fresh fragrance, and it has nice sort of clean soapy sort of vetiver. Okay, that's one. Another one I'm going to show you, Terre d'Hermes EDT. This one has that orangey earthy orange and then followed by vetiver, just like Dunhill's icon. Next one I'm going to show you is this one, Rasas Wow Woody. This is a gem of a fragrance for the packaging and smell. This is a woody sort of a, it has some sort of sweetness. It's very playful, and it's, I believe this fragrance is, something's bothering me. Something's at the side. I keep looking at it. I think something's flying around. Sorry. So this is very much like a, Gucci Puro Mohan. If you like those woody fragrances like that. So that's different. And then the closest I could think of is the mid stage of this fragrance of Vetiver Extreme. I could really remember Tom Ford, this fragrance, Grey Vetiver EDP. They have quite similarity in the heart, but after that, far dry down, they smell different. So if you like this one, you can give it a try because this is relatively inexpensive, half the price of this. But here you have much more smoother, citrusy, sort of a nice, great sort of opening. It's like so posh. This opening is so much better. So Tom Ford, class. And then the nutmeg, it reminds me of this one. I just don't know why. Gucci Purom too. Okay, this one has some spicy sort of a chai, like tea, spicy latte sort of feel. I get that from this one, but no tea note. Okay, just spices. So this pretty much stays after that opening green, settles down a little bit. I think there's hint of citrus. They say citrus a lot. I don't think there's a lot of citrus in this, but there's a hint of citrus in the beginning. I think it's minus the sweetness, but the tart citrus goes away after 15 minutes, and then what you're left with, spiced vetiver and the nutmeg. That's all I detect from it. And there's incense, so makes it very daring fragrance, and I don't recommend this as a must buy. Perhaps a try, and many cases, many people, it would be a pass for them. So I think this fragrance is not very popular. I saw some negative reviews on this one. People prefer the EDT. I never tried that one. If I did, I would do a comparison. But for me, I can see the artistic aspect of this fragrance. Like this fragrance is actually quality fragrance. It does last long time. It has depth. It has the vetiver done well. But I wouldn't reach for this every day. I personally can't, because I live in a hot country, and this is not for this kind of ideal situation. You need much more citrusy, much more uplifting. This is more like a depressing cold day, and you just feel like wearing something green. That's when you reach for this. The spices will make it last a lot, but I'm not quite sure if people below 30 or even 40 would want to wear this, because this one has this sort of old barbershop sort of feel as well. So altogether, this fragrance has good quality. Overall smell, to my nose, in my world, I'll give it like 7. But the brother who uses it, he used a whole lot of it. As you can see, he loves this fragrance. So I guess it depends. The acquired taste, if you actually have a taste for it, you'll love it. You'll love it. If you're in more of a chamber sort of profession, you'll like it. Let's say lawyers, teachers, doctors. I can see those professions more office related people. But if you're running around a lot, you are working outdoors and stuff, maybe if you like Fahrenheit, Terre d'Hermes, those mature fragrances, you might like this. But definitely sample this. This is not even anywhere safe blind buy. This is a very daring scent for me. So longevity is good. I'll give it 8 out of 10. Versatility, 5 out of 10. Cannot wear this in summer in my opinion, but you can try. And overall, I think I'll call it pass. I'm not gonna buy this bottle. I like the aspect of it. I like the bottle a lot, but I think I'll try the EDT version, and also I'll try the ultimate Rojada Vetiver. But I heard that's very difficult to find nowadays. So I do like Vetiver, but I think it's a very daring note. You really definitely should try. And then let's say you like Seek Eternity for men. Yeah, that's a good start to go with Vetiver. So I'm still learning, still exploring Vetiver. For me, it's a pass. Overall, this fragrance, I'll give it, honestly speaking, even the performance is good, I'll give it 6 out of 10. For the quality only, there's 6. Wearable factor, I think it's a very niche-like sort of a fragrance, okay? If you can like greenish to it, give it a try as well, right? Overall, 6 out of 10 for Guerlain's Vetiver Extreme. In my world, for the quality, it's good. It's a good quality fragrance. Give it a try. That's all for now. I'll see you soon, and I'll perhaps do one more video much later. Bye-bye.